You can cook. Me sure say you can cook like me. Me go ask me do level 1 and level 2 na food. Me go almost cooking school. Come off for this. Come me not entertaining you, so. Me not entertaining you, so. Just come off. Come off. Me not entertaining you, so. Me not entertaining you.
Many I'm not telling me I'm the chef in the place. We run the kitchen. Me a set the place on the jam to be happy. Me make it taste so nice. Me a demand to cook up a spicy curry rice. Yardie belly a medium. Come check me radio station. Tuning at the vibes, feel the job creation. Me a cook it up, yeah. Me a steer it in a pot, music and food. The combination.
Hello folks, so today in Yardie Belly's kitchen we are making a delicious steak. Yes guys, we're making steaks in mushroom sauce. We call it this one, see? Grilled steak, saute steak. Are you just making steak with mushroom sauce? Guys, you want to start out with a beautiful piece of steak. We're using some sirloin here for this one. And the first thing you want to do is you want to drizzle it with some olive oil. And then we have basically three main things that we're going to add. We're going to add a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of cumin, and then we're going to go into our salt and pepper. That's it. Guys, you don't want to overdo this thing, because if you over season your steak, it not gonna work out. This is one meat where you really don't want to over season. So you just want to add these seasonings, yeah, and of course you want to add a generous amount of black pepper and salt, because you're gonna try to make like a crust on the outside of the steak. All right. And once you have done this, you can put it down for maybe another 5 minutes or so. But for this, we're just going to let it rest a little bit until we have finished chopping up our mushrooms. Guys, we're going to pair this steak with a delicious mushroom cream sauce or creamy mushroom sauce. We're using some baby bella mushrooms, and we also have some seafood mushroom that we are going to use. So we're using two different types of mushroom, guys. You can use whatever mushrooms you have available to make this sauce, guys. Mushroom is great. It's alkaline. It is good for you, and it pairs very, very well with the richness of the steak. We're also cutting up some other seasonings, onions and garlic, and a little bit of scallion. We're going to grease our cast iron skillet with a little bit of beef tallow, and then we add our steaks to the pan. Guys, once you add your steaks, do not touch it. Allow for it to stay for at least maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes, depending on the thickness of your steak, and allow for it to crust up. Our steak is about half an inch thick. So yeah, it works. All right, we just finished cutting up the rest of the vegetables that we had there, and then we are ready to turn our steaks. Once we turn our steaks, guys, then we start to add ingredients more and more to make the steak what it is. The first thing I'm gonna add, guys, is I'm gonna add some thyme. All right, yeah man, you gotta add some thyme. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna add a little bit more beef tallow, yeah, to make sure that everything is greased nicely. And beef tallow is a great substitute for oil, guys. It is the fat that beef produces, and it is great for high temperature cooking. Then you want to add your thyme, and then you allow for your steak to cook on the other side. Now you're gonna add some garlic to the pot, and you also at this point can also add some butter. Yeah, the butter gonna bring out a huge amount of flavor. And if you have rosemary, you can add a little rosemary too, or any herb that you so choose. All right, we're adding some dried rosemary to this one, guys. I can't tell you how good the house smell. We are not a big steak cooker, so to speak, so whenever we venture into these types of meats, it really helps to, you know, just stretch our palate a little bit and stretch our cooking skill. Then you want to take the butter once it's melted and baste the meat. All right, at this point you are getting ready to turn the stove off, guys. You don't want your steak to stay no longer than 3 minutes on each side, 3 to 4 minutes on each side, depending on how much doneness you want. If you go, say, for instance, 2.5 minutes on each side, you will be ending up with a medium rare steak. 3 minutes on each side is generally a medium steak, and anything longer than that is well done. The next thing you want to do once you take your steaks out to make them rest is you want to get your onions and saute them real quick, and then add your mushroom to the pan and allow your mushroom to reduce down. Yeah, you're going to saute your mushroom a little bit. Now you can start adding your rest of ingredients to your mushroom, your scallion, and whatever else you choose once your mushroom is reducing down. This is an important process, guys, because the mushroom will take up a lot of volume. So once you reduce it down, then you can start building your sauce. I am using some beef stock for this one, and again, you can use low sodium beef stock because of the amount of other ingredients that you'll be adding. Once I rest my steak and it come down to temperature, I just want to try it, guys. Look at this. This is medium done. This is a medium. Yes, this is fully medium, not medium done, medium. All right. The inside is just pink. The steak's cut like butter. And again, the flavor. Oh my God. All right. So once the beef stock has reduced down, you want to now add your heavy cream. Remember, this is a creamy mushroom sauce. All right, you want to add your heavy cream, and at this point, you are getting ready to turn this off. All right, add the cream to your desired amount based on the thickness of your sauce and how much sauce you're catering for. And then you want to add the rest of your ingredients. You want to do a little bit more salt, a little bit more black pepper. You want to add some of your spices. I'm adding some oregano, and I'm adding all the other little spices, garlic powder, a little Larry's seasoned salt, little things that makes the sauce your own. That's what you want to add at this interval. All right. And you want to reduce the flames all the way down because your sauce is pretty much done. Yeah, once your heavy cream reduced by half at least, you are good to go. Don't make it stay too long because it will get thick. So once you do the spoon test, yeah, you know it's ready. I am taking the juices from my rested steaks and adding them back to the sauce just for that extra flavor, guys. You can do whatever you want to do. And here's the plating. We put down our mushroom sauce. We add our steaks to the top. And of course, we're pairing this with some potatoes, fingerling potatoes. And we're just going to make the plate pretty. Guys, this was an amazing dish. You have to try this in your neck of the woods. Again, we are not too versed on cooking steak. Please don't come for us. We are doing the best we can. It turned out well. Steak was soft. The potatoes matched accordingly. The sauce was beautiful. And of course, we added some tomatoes to the plate to make it pretty and some more greenery. I can't tell you now how great this is. Remember, we go live every Tuesday on TikTok and every Thursday on YouTube. So you can run on over at around 5 o'clock thereabouts. Yeah, set your notification bell and all these things so you can know when we go live to jump on over and participate. And remember, the person who gifts us the most is the person who decides what we cook for the next session. I am promising you, this live was amazing. The house smelled good and we had great interaction with the people them. And I totally loved talking with them and we just love our vibes. We just love having a vibe. So, hey, here is our final analysis. The steak turned out great. It was divine. It tastes awesome. And me and the wifey and Joshua came home just in time to get this plate. I know that boy always just so lucky. Here's my final drizzle of a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And this is my steaks in mushroom sauce with fingerling potatoes. Nice, creamy, delicious. And of course, you know me have to interact with my live audience. So here goes my interaction with my live audience. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Yardie TV. We are doing it and doing it well. Big up on yourself, manners and respect to you all. The potatoes are great because the potatoes is just gonna sop up that nice mushroom gravy And I promise you guys, if you want to make this mushroom sauce, you can pair it with any plant-based. I would do it like with roasted cauliflower, or even the same portobello mushroom. You can do mushroom 2 different ways, 3 different ways on the same plate. It's alkaline, it's good for you. But if you really like that iron, that mineral, that nice vibe, I promise you, a piece of steak is great. Remember, men, steak is good for increasing testosterone. So every now and then, you want to bite in a piece of steak. You understand? Steak is hearty, it's protein. May I tell you, this one is really, really good. Really, really good, guys. Really good. I promise you, you're going to love it. Look, see there? See there? It named Yardie Belly. Me are the chef in the place. Me run the kitchen, the style, the vase, the actor, the arcade, the just that. Whoa!